All right, let's look at mathematics challenge today, page 19. This is all about balancing blocks. So we've been dealing with weight, and we are now going to talk about, well, this exercise is going to cover balance. This says, remember, when the scales balance, both sides weigh the same. You can, if you have these available, you can look for them. You will need interlocking cubes, balance scales, if any are available, or a coat hanger with 2 plastic bags. The words you need to know are weigh, weighs, heavy, light, heavier, lighter, balance, and the same. From this picture, we can see that this is the heavier side and this is the lighter side. They do not balance. Okay, so you can look at this one and do this fairly easy, I think, just without having to use the balance scale. But if you want to make one, that will be great. And it is part of your extension activity if you have time to make one, which would be pretty awesome. All right, so you're just going to look at these, and we see that these 3 blocks will equal the same amount because they are both the same blocks. If they were different blocks, it doesn't mean that they would equal the same. Now you're going to find each one. So you need to count the blocks and find the one that it's going to be the same as. They've just been arranged in different ways. So check them out. It says here, check on a set of balance scales or a coat hanger. If you need to make any changes, use a different colored pencil. So try this out. Then you can do the coat hanger challenge, and then you can see if you are right. If you are wrong, you can just draw a line using a colored pencil to show that you've fixed the correction. The hint here is to count the cubes to find out if they will balance. Quite an easy thing. Next, all right, let's look at our Maths Skills Builder book. Before you get started with this, you're going to need to find some objects from around the room. You'll need to find 3 objects that are lighter than a book, and find 3 objects that are heavier than a book. So you can maybe look at one of mom or dad's books or one of your bigger books, not one of, this book is quite thin, so maybe look for a better book. We need to remember heavier objects press down more than lighter objects. And it is the best thing if you use the same book each time. So you're going to see which one is lighter then. Which one is lighter book? You're going to write down 3 things that are lighter than the book and 3 things that are heavier than the book. You can draw the pictures over here. Draw the lighter than pictures and the heavier than pictures. And that's pretty straightforward. Okay, then these will be the worksheet PDFs that I will send to you. And we're talking about heavy or light. How heavy do you think you are? Draw a picture of yourself in the frame. So you're going to draw a picture of yourself here. Right, then we see we have an elephant, a cushion, a vase of flowers, a stove, a car, an armchair, a pencil, an adult, and a brick. And next thing, you're going to put a red sticker next to the things that are lighter than you. If you do not have any red stickers, you can just color it in red. And you can put a H sticker next to the things that are heavier than you. Again, if you don't have stickers, you can just color it in blue. Next up, you're going to draw a circle around the heaviest object. Which one do you think is the heaviest? And draw a square around the lightest object. All right, still continuing with the PDF for your worksheets. Mandla is using a balancing scale and marbles to weigh some of his things. Write down how many marbles each object weighs. So this is just really a counting exercise, and you also need to be able to read. So here we see the pencil weighs 2 marbles. The ball weighs, count, marbles. The toothbrush weighs, count them, marbles. The shoe weighs, count them, marbles. So you're going to write the amount in those blocks. Then, which object is the heaviest? You're going to write the pencil is the heaviest if you think the pencil is the heaviest. But it isn't. And number 3, which object is the lightest? I think the Shoe is the lightest, but I don't think the shoe is the lightest. So write what you think there. Write the words. And how do you know? We can see, does it have a lot of marbles or less marbles to write? So write a nice little sentence there.